Okay, this next video is for, yeah, I have two people they're asking about work and life and something like that in the Philippines. The first question, I'll be posting it down here as well. He was asking me about, oh my god, I think I really need to check that one out. Okay, I'll start with the first one. He said that he wanted to come to Philippines and try it out, and then because he heard that but he heard that the salary in the Philippines is not as good as competitive as the one he has right now. He's from the Middle East. So here's my point for you. Well, that's true. But since you're from the Middle East, and I think your line of work is about technology, right? I think internet technology. I'm not really so sure. I'm sorry, I cannot use my laptop and my phone at the same, my laptop at the same time, something like that. And my notifications are just, yeah, the comments. Anyway, my only comment is, if you have a plan to come to the Philippines, but you're worried about the salary because some of your coworkers from where you are right now are telling you that the salary is not as competitive, well, what my advice for you is, I would like to advise you to, before you come to Philippines, you find a company that is hiring from another country. For example, there are some, like for example in Angeles City, I'm sorry, I can only talk about Angeles City and probably Manila. The BPO companies, call center companies, they actually hire, foreigners to work for them. Now, if you think that's not your line of work, sometimes they would also need technicians from other countries. So I think it's much better from you to apply from the outside before you come to the Philippines. So you have a job. Probably they can even give you a free dormitory. A lot of companies in the Philippines, like PSPC, Nanox, even the casino inside Fontana, and the call centers, the higher ups are foreigners, and then the company provides them with all the service, the things that they need. So it's much better for you to work in another country. I mean, to apply, to do your application from where you are right now and find a company that would hire you, and then they can offer you a very competitive salary. But if the company is really in the Philippines, there are some companies that would still give you a competitive salary, but it would be a little bit difficult for you to find. So yeah, I guess you can start up in Manila and then in Angeles City, where the companies of your line of work is. So just that. But I would always advise you to get hired from the outside before you come to the Philippines, because yeah, salary is quite low. But if you can live with it, it's okay. Anyway, but I think it's much better. You apply from the outside. And then the next question was, there was a guy, I wish I can see it. He's planning to stay in the Philippines to have a business. Oh my gosh. So he said that he wanted to, okay, sorry, I cannot. I'll do a separate, no, I won't. Okay, he wanted to do a business in the Philippines, and he's thinking about if he will do it, a repair shop, which is his job right now, or I mean his business right now in I don't know which country are you from, and if he also thinks that, God, I cannot find it. He's also asking about, or should he just have a pub? If you have the money, I would say both. Think about, would it be a good idea? Well, yes, it's a good idea. First of all, why? Because many people, many foreigners in the Philippines, I'll be honest, or I know it's true that many foreigners complain about the quality of work that Filipinos do, especially when it comes to electrical service. First, they said it's slow. Second, it's not, efficient. And third, it takes a lot of time. So yeah, it's similar with slow. I mean, they can do it in one day, but usually it becomes like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days. So if you can incorporate the efficiency that you have in another country to the Philippines to serve expats or foreigners who have businesses in the Philippines, it would be wonderful. You know why? It's because many foreigners need, I know, I think the reason why, for us Filipinos, it's normal that some things are built slow, or we have this word, pwede na, it's okay, that's enough. So, because we have that mindset, everybody would, we rarely complain about what other people do with our electrical things or fixing our house. It is because, we're used to it. But for foreigners, when they come to the Philippines, because they're not used to it, it's really, I hear them complain a lot. And I don't blame them. At the same time, I'm not saying I don't blame the Filipinos, but at the same time, even if I want to say something to the Filipino worker, they're gonna tell me like, oh, why are you trying to side with the foreigners? You are a Filipino. You should side with us. So usually I don't, want to touch that. So it would be, wonderful if you would do that. Have an electrical company or electric service company, or what's that? A repair service. And it's also nice if you would do it like around Angeles City, because there are a lot of foreign-owned businesses there, or Subic, or even in Cebu. But just be near with the expats and foreigners so you can serve more. Because probably if your prices are too high for Filipinos, it will be seldom that you would have Filipino customers. And then, but if you think that you still want to be in Cebu, a little bit remote area, and you still want to do both, you can do like the online service. Like you can, advertise your business online, and then you can be on call, and then you can open a pub, while you're not doing your repair business, the pub can run. At least you have income coming. I can be a business advisor. God, if I'm rich, I will be richer and richer. Just kidding. Anyway, that's it. I think you can do both, but choose your area so that you can get more services, and then choose your network. Like you can publish over Facebook, join those things, like the groups, and then what else? Yeah, just that, and it can work. About your other questions, I'm sorry, probably I'm just gonna type them because I cannot access them through my notifications. Yeah, so sad. Let's see. So, yeah, I can see all your comments, the good and the bad and the bad and the good, but it doesn't, I'm still developing my thicker skin before I do my next project for my YouTube channel. Anyway, I hope that helps. And yes, it can work. Both of you guys, yes, it can work. Just prepare before you come here. And it's very important. These are two different things. So I hope somehow my comment helped you. And yeah, sorry. I a little bit blab, but anyway, I hope that helped.